Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another Madden 19 career mode episode. This is episode number 17, and look at that, man. The Patriots 7-9. My goodness. Anyway, man, last episode was the season finale, and we ended up finishing with a 12-4 record and the MVP. We threw 22 goddamn interceptions. Holy shit! But right now, showing you guys the stats. 71 times sacked. My goodness. You guys will see our opponent in just a minute. Our rushing was awful, man. Kenny Drake did not even average 4 yards per carry. Obviously, we gave him the ball 50 times, didn't average 4 yards. You can't really blame me for not giving him the ball. He didn't do much. But receiving the ball, he did some stuff. Our receiving was pretty good, man. We were pretty balanced. We had two 900-yard receivers, a 1,000-yard receiver, 700, 500. Part of that was due to Albert Wilson just having like 500 yards in the last 2 weeks. The guy went off. Absolutely insane. But last episode, man, we ended up finishing off the season with a win against the Bills. And this episode, this is the wild card, man. We did not get a first round bye, unfortunately. You guys will see the opponent we're going against in a second. It's, well, you'll see. But, just going through stats right now, man, because of our 3-minute quarters, we really did not have a ton of defensive stats. Our leading tackler was had 74 tackles. I think it was something McLean. I can't remember his name. That didn't mean to rhyme. I'm like Shooter McGavin over here. But we had only 3 interceptions total on defense. So that's kind of huge, man. But our defense still did good. Cameron Wake had 12.5 sacks. We led the league with 22 interceptions. Also led the league with 4,900 passing yards. I don't even think it was close. We had a 62 completion percentage, which is respectable. We were kind of down there as far as for how many yards we threw for with touchdowns. That didn't make any sense. We had 33 touchdowns, but we led by so much in yards, but we didn't really make up that margin. You would think we'd had more passing touchdowns with the yards that we had, but unfortunately we just didn't. But we ended up winning the MVP anyway. We had a solid ass year other than the interceptions. We had 7 rushing touchdowns, I believe, over 4 yards per carry. We were pretty damn solid and efficient on the ground. Offensive Rookie of the Year, obviously you win the MVP. You win the Rookie of the Year. We ended up getting 8 total upgrade points, man. These are our stats before the upgrade points. Pretty solid. Decent 80 overall. Wow. 87 overall after the 8 upgrade points, man. I definitely went into this game with a lot of confidence. I mean, for sure, after seeing, 7 upgrade points and just how many stats got improved. But then I saw who we were playing. And let me just clarify. I had confidence before I knew who we were playing. Now we're playing the 88 overall Jaguars that just whooped our ass, dude. 2 weeks ago, the same fucking team. The title of the episode was Sacksonville Jaguars, or Sacksonville lives up to his name. I can't remember what it was. They sacked us 7 times. 7 times on 3-minute quarters. Can you imagine if I had that shit on 8-minute quarters like normal people usually do? I don't understand how people do that. I would have got sacked 15 times, man. It starts off with a sack. Oh my god, it's picture perfect. If I was facing any other team, I would have been so confident. We do have +7 upgrade points, or +7 overall points on our guy going into this game from the last time we played the Jaguars. But this was the team I did not want to face, man. That was the worst game of the season. Of the regular season, that was the worst game facing this team. So the wild card, here we go, man. We got to step up. We're trying to learn from our mistakes. We're trying to make sure that we just get the ball out quick. And quickly I realized that wasn't going to work because their defense was so stout within 10 yards. We could not get anything off. So we were trying to get big plays and run the ball a bit. Just trying to do stuff to get around this D-line. Luckily we get down inside the 20-yard line, now inside the 5-yard line with Devontae Parker. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Frank Gore, man, did not have a rushing touchdown or a receiving touchdown all season long. Ends up getting in for us in the, let me try that again. Ends up getting in for us in the playoffs for the touchdown to put us up, or actually not put us up. Now we're tied. I'm not sure if it put us up at the time, but right now we're tied 7-7 with 1:50 in the second quarter. Oh boy. Oh, that should have been picked. Jesus, man. At this point, I'm scared, dude. For real. I said when I faced this team last time that we were hopeless on offense. I have more confidence now. I'm trying to be smart, throw the ball away, and just avoid sacks, man. But again, it's just hard to avoid. They sacked us again. Timeout is called by the Jacksonville Jaguars as they end up, I think it was it 4th and 16? Yeah, I think we ended up taking our field goal, so we make it 10-7, a minute 12 now. I guess the defense ended up making a clutch stop. That's a huge stop. To just steal a possession like that is huge. So, we're trying to make it a two-score lead before going into half. That would be gigantic, because then we would just be able to run the ball coming out of half, which I'm pretty sure we get the ball coming out of half. We would just be able to run, chew clock, and just try to get this win, because God knows this is not an easy win. And the Jaguars have already shown that they're playing just as good as they did last game. But right there, we get a quick strike to Kenny Stills for the touchdown to make it 17-7, exactly what we wanted. We are in perfect position until Frank fucking Gore, what are you doing? Oh my God. From the 5 or 6 yard, I don't know where we were. We were a decent bit away from the end zone. Frank Gore stumbles backwards. Oh my God, our lead disappeared like a fart in the wind. What the hell just happened? Frank Gore stumbles 7 yards back into the end zone, gets the safety, we punt it to him, and just like that, that 2-score lead that we needed, that was huge, is gone in a fucking instant. 17-17, we're forced to pass. Our whole running idea is out the window immediately once Frank Gore did that. Don't even know what to say. I felt like I was broken at this point, man. I could not get anybody open. AJ Boye, Jalen Ramsey, they were locking down my receivers, but luckily for some reason, I don't know. Apparently now we got wheels. We lose another lineman. I'm pretty sure that's our backup center that was backing up our already injured Daniel Kilgore. So I don't know who the hell we got in there now. Probably Tim Tebow. Fucking pick his ass up. Who knows? He may be looking for a job. We don't know. 2nd and 8. Kenny Stills getting the first down. We're still fighting, man. We're still fighting. Obviously, it's tied right now. We can still win this game, but we have got to get some offense going, and I just really did not have a ton of confidence. We're getting quick passes out. We're trying to do stuff really, really quick. That is the theme. And I make a battery. Oh my fuck. I try to force it to Gronkowski, my fullback, and instead it ends up being a pick to Barry Church, who picked me off last time we played, and he, oh my God, just add insult to injury, I see. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I don't know why I threw that, dude. It looked open, and he just, it looked open for a second. I threw it too late still, and he made an incredible jump, and just to make it worse, 24-17 with a minute 22, our last chance to even do anything, our last chance to save our season. I throw another interception. How quick this game turned from not a simple win, but from 2 scores up and being able to run the ball, chew the clock, and conserve a win to immediately tied and trying to pass when we knew that that wasn't really going to work, considering that we got sacked 7 times last time we played. I'm not sure how many times we got sacked this time, but it was at least 4. We've gotten sacked a decent bit of times and pressured enough to where it influenced so many plays. We got thrown so out of whack, man, when Frank Gore did that. When he when he just, yeah, you know what? He basically just fumbled his way into the end zone for the safety. I mean, that killed us, man. Absolutely killed us right here. Just forcing shit. I mean, 24 seconds left. What really could we do? We throw another interception. It's a hungry defense. I said it last episode. I'll say it again this episode. We're one and done, man. The Miami Dolphins, we go off this season, man. We pulled a lot of games out of our asses. Probably that we shouldn't have won. The 12-4 record is probably a little bit skewed to begin with, considering this team was not that great. But goddamn, I thought we were going to go farther than just a one and done in the playoffs. Blake Bortles, 20 for 27, 173, 2 TDs and a pick. We only had 3 picks on the season. We get 1 here in the playoffs. Frank Gore had a rushing touchdown. He didn't have one all season, but then he completely fucked it and just made it null and void with what he did to start the second half. I can't believe he did that. That changed the whole game, man. Again, changed the whole game plan from trying to run and chew clock to immediately giving up the 2-point conversion, or not, I say 2-point, what the hell am I saying? Giving up the safety and then them scoring immediately. It just killed it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the season nonetheless. Enjoyed this whole journey with the Miami Dolphins. It is over with the Dolphins. We are going to go ahead and demand a release. go to a new team. Be sure to let me know what teams you guys want me to go for. Or what team you want me to go to. What the hell was I saying? What team you guys want me to go to? I will go ahead and put down everybody's, suggestions, and then I'll look at what team fits best. I want to go to a team with a receiver, somebody that I can really trust, because we didn't really have a real number one on this team. Just a bunch of decent receivers. I mean, Kenny Stills kind of went off this season, but I mean, honestly, Danny Amendola was our best receiver, so that's probably saying a lot. But anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this season. I'm sorry I failed you. I mean, going out in the wild card was not the way I wanted to go out, but it is what it is, man. Our worst game of the season was against the Jaguars. Our second worst game of the season was against the Jaguars. Man, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to look out for next one. Next episode, I'll be on a new team. And as always, I'm out. Peace.